And a lot of style coming off the Cavaliers bus earlier on. We'll see if that style translates to the court as they get set to do battle on the road. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. And for Indiana, the guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Neesmith is out there with Turner. And it's Hield in at the 3, the small forward. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Now, here's Mobley. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Garland. Mitchell in the corner. And Okoro now top of the key. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Passes it to Halliburton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And Halliburton slams it in.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now, here's Okoro. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Mobley outside. Mitchell right side. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Doesn't go for it. Good D by Hield. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Now, Garland, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Duarte grabs the board.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Halliburton passes to Duarte. Turner with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Duarte, covered by Mitchell. The shot no good by Duarte. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Garland. For 3, Mitchell. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Now, here is Halliburton. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. The shot no good by Duarte.
Just 1 made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Mitchell kicks to Okoro. And here's Garland for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Now the pass to Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Garland. Good on the triple. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton just dissecting the defense with ease right now.
Now, here's Garland. A 32-point game for him in the win against Memphis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
And he can't get the first one. As we get close to the All-Star break, Greg, what's the vibe like in the locker room post-trade deadline?
It's great if you're a playoff team and just knowing your GM wanted to keep you on the squad. Plus, you've got a little break coming up, so lots of happy dressing rooms right now.
And the second free throw, good.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Now, here's Garland, following the miss by Miles Turner.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Healed outside. Now, here is Halliburton. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento.
And he was aggressive at how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Outside Garland. Down low. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Garland.
In the painted area, Mobley just so effective. Hard to cover a guy who's got that kind of size so close to the cup.
Pass to Turner. Here's Duarte, covered by Mitchell, and that one drops.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Mitchell passes to Okoro. Allen, a screen on Hield. Okoro dishes to Allen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
That one is off.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. And he's good on the second.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Now, here's Halliburton. He has 5. Hield with the bucket.
This is why you have to stay attached to Buddy Hield. I don't care where he is on the floor. This guy has big-time range.
Garland, the pass to Allen. He kicks it to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Halliburton. The IGA they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
Now, Okoro, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield, Garland finds Allen. Cleveland moving it around. For 3, Mitchell. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Well, this guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Halliburton to the middle. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, you've got to play in pick and roll if you're in the NBA game. Evan Mobley, a very good screen setter and a nice roll there.
Jackson up top. Pass to Duarte. Unloads from 9 and no good. Trying to use the glass.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Garland the pass to Mobley. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his collegiate career in junior college.
Here they are, your Indiana Pacers.
On the floor for the Cavaliers. And now the 2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk block shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month. In third, the Pacers.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Rubio outside. And here's LeVert. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's McConnell. Passes to Jackson. Mathurin passes to Brissett. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Cavaliers leading by 6. The pass to LeVert. Left side, Love. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
There's a certain rhythm and pace to the way Kevin Love plays the game. He knows when to spot up off the pass.
Jackson misses.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Rubio, the pass to LeVert. Wade sets the pick for LeVert. Pass to Stevens. Wade on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Here comes your Pacers favorite dancer.
we can check out the story for Donovan Mitchell. .141 left in the first quarter. McConnell passes to Nembhard. Jackson a screen on LeVert. Dishes it to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Rubio outside. Wade passes to Love. Over McConnell. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Rubio against McConnell. Jackson a screen on Rubio. McConnell passes to Jackson. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now, here's Rubio. He's coming off a 13-point game against Memphis. Pass to Wade. From deep three-point range. No good that time. And Indiana will come the other way. Pass to McConnell. Now here's Jackson. The pass to Mathurin. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
There's the three. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Cleveland going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly.
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing. Guys, you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. And for this Pacers franchise, Doris, they took a step backwards last season.
Kevin, there's no doubt about it. Their worst record in over 30 years. But you know what? I really like what they did. They shuffled the deck player-wise. They brought in a new head coach. Sometimes you have to take that step backward to go 2 steps forward.
First one falls for him. And Allen drops them both. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And here is Garland. Following the three-pointer by Buddy Hield. Mitchell wide open. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Halliburton outside. They kick out to Heel. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Bounce pass from Garland. Now LeVert. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Second chance shot, and it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Halliburton passes to Neesmith. On the wing, Heel. He's got 9. No good on the wing 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. The Pacers making a change here. Brissett's checked in.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
Now, here is Halliburton. 5 points in the game. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Good on the three-point shot. Halliburton's got 8 points.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
And his shooting reached a tipping point. Was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And boy, he's made the most of it.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Pass to Heel. There's the pick. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
Garland finds Allen. He used that pick to get in close.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
For Cleveland, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Free throw, good, Allen. And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Timeout called the Pacers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
That a point guard's defense is just as important as his offense, then these guys have been outstanding lately. The point guard steal leaders from the past 10 games. In the third spot, Darius Garland.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
You know, I think that's the mentality they have when it comes to defending, aggressive. They don't let up for one single second at that end of the floor, and they're always looking to cause you discomfort.
Now, here is Halliburton. 8 points for him. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Neesmith. Mitchell against Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
For three, Mitchell. They grabbed their own miss. Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Passes it to Mathurin. Can they get it? How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And there's the pass to Halliburton. To the inside. A nice shot by Neesmith. Neesmith has got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Inside. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Garland. 15 points for Allen.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Halliburton with it. He's got 8. Hield can't hit. And Doris, these Pacers, the first full season after the big trade that came last year.
Kevin, I think they felt like they had to do something to shake things up. A big drop-off in production over the last 2 years. That was after an extended run of playoff appearances. So what you hope is a guy as young as Tyrese Halliburton, with the skill set he has, can have an immediate impact and start to raise your trajectory.
Here's Mathurin. Jared Allen making his last shot. And stolen by Mobley. High post shot. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance Team. Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
The Pacers making a change here. Duarte's checked in. And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers. And what has been the trend for Tyrese Halliburton.
And you can see how much he's improved as a distributor over the past few years. He takes a lot of pride in his passing. Keeping his teammates involved and being a creator out there is really important.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Down by 15. Brissett passes to Mathurin. Allen with the rebound. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Mobley. Garland against Halliburton. Mobley inside. Here's Allen. That shot missing, and it's the Pacers taking it the other way. And that one's good. Osman.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Garland against Halliburton. From outside the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Garland the pass to Osman. Mobley is screened. Fires it up. He's good with the little jumper in close. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 8. To the middle. Here's Brissett. And it's sent back by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Three on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. McConnell. They can't stop the run with that one.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
A different look now for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Okoro comes in for Jetty Osman. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Mitchell. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Garland, no good.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Jackson against Love. Jackson passes to Arte. Here's Nemhard. Jackson with the screen. Nemhard's shot is good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now, here's Wade. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Out to the right wing. Garland, the pass to Love. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got assist number 8 now on the night. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Arte. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Cleveland making a change here. LeVert's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:03 left to play in the first half. And the pass to Love. Over Jackson, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
See, I like when Kevin Love goes to his high percentage game on the interior. He has the size, he has the touch.
Jackson setting the pick here for McConnell. Pass to Orte. Here's Nembhard. Levert defending. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And Rubio kicks to Okoro. And the rejection by Jackson. Levert from outside.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Thanks very much with Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things needed to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on them. Oh, sorry about that. They have the talent to kick it into high gear and right down the stretch.
And circling back to the game at hand, guys, the deficit is looming large right now for the Indiana Pacers.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Jarrett Allen in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Hield is out there with Nesmith, and it's Jackson at the center locking down the middle. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Halliburton passes to Jackson. He dishes it to Hield. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Hield's got 12.
Yeah, Buddy Hield right now firing without hesitation. Things really opening up for him on the offensive end.
Mitchell outside. Shoots the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Jackson finds Halliburton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Garland. Down low, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Halliburton against Garland. Neesmith can't get it to go.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Now, here's Okoro. Mobley sets the pick for Okoro. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist from Okoro. Mobley's got 4 points this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Shot by Hield, nobody around, and the 3-ball is good. Hield's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pacers. Garland kicks to Okoro. Mobley, a screen on Hield. Got a piece of it. And Mobley throws it down.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Cleveland. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far. And, of course, Indiana, 7 games back.
And right now for the Cavaliers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Mathurin, good.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Now, here's Garland. 5 points in the game. He feeds it to Mobley. And it's in there. Mobley's got 14 points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Halliburton drives in. Shoots over Garland. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Well, you love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. If that's what the defender concedes, go ahead and take it.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college. And that scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Pass to Turner. Here's Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Mitchell. Takes a step back. Mathurin. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And battling against the interior of that defense, nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
And the first one drops. And, Greg, you watch Mathurin. He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim. And once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
And Cleveland making a change here. Stevens is checked in. So he gets them both.
Just a terrific prospect. Mathurin gives this offense so many options, and he has the physical tools to be a great defender.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 5. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. Garland's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Mathurin. Outside for Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. He had a nice open look right there. Halliburton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Allen passes to Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Halliburton against Garland. Allen outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Fires the 3. They get it back. Mobley laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mobley's got 16.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
Hield with a screen on Mitchell. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Mobley with the block. LeVert against McConnell. LeVert kicks to Garland. Love outside. Back to Garland. Love outside. No good on the triple. Pacers trail by 20. And here's McConnell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Turner with a screen on Garland. Here's McConnell. No one near Turner as he lets it go. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. LeVert the pass to Garland. Passes to Stevens. Mobley kicks to Garland. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. There's the pass to Mathurin. And there's the foul. It's on Brissett. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Jackson, he's checked in for Brissett. Ricky Rubio checked in for the Cavaliers. Cleveland leading by 20. Pass to Garland. The 3. That shot no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Here's McConnell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Jackson, a screen on LeVert. Left side Jackson, and stolen by Love. Now here's LeVert. Not a lot of room. Outside Garland. Love with the screen for Garland. The 11-footer, and Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Garland. 11 points for Kevin Love.
This, guys, is something Garland does so well. Excellent reading defenses, exploiting them in the pick and rolls. That is nicely done.
McConnell passes to Mathurin.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Jackson a screen on Levert. Here's Mathurin. Mobley with the block. It's Levert on the wing. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Love kicks to Rubio.
Pacers foul. Mathurin.
This Duarte's checked in for Indiana.
First team foul.
Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Substitution on the
Osman
court.
comes in for Garland. .139 left in the third. Love with the screen for Levert. 6 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench, should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, you think about Kevin Love averaging over 17 points and 10 rebounds. He's adapted to any role. This guy's a true pro.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love. The Pacers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. McConnell passes to Duarte. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Duarte's got 6.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Osman. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Love kicks to Levert. 4 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. Levert's got his first points of the night.
That 6'7" Karis LeVert knows how to use that size, especially inside. He knows how to handle himself in there.
Turner up top. He's guarded by Love. Here's Nemhard. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. For Indiana, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
The first one falls. The Pacers making a change here. Neesmith has checked in. And he can't hit the second. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's LeVert. Defense right on him. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Baskets like this demonstrate who Karis LeVert is. This guy is a fighter.
The Cavaliers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
One shot.
And what you love is every year, Karis LeVert takes another step. He adds something else to his game. And I believe, guys, this guy has future star written all over him.
Duarte, the three-pointer off the mark. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers on top, running away with this one. 79. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Cleveland, they've got Ricky Rubio, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Pass to Osman. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Halliburton against Rubio. Screen by Tice. The shot no good by Duarte.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Wade outside. Lobbed up there for Wade, and Wade slams it in.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now, here is Halliburton. Out to Taylor. Here's Duarte. Passes it to Smith to the wing on the left. Indiana moving the ball around. A 3-ball. Got a hand on it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Buddy Hield is checked in for Duarte.
Buddy Hield.
And it's Wade with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Osman. Stevens, the pass to Wade. Off target with his 3. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Halliburton against Rubio. 3-pointer Hield. And it's Osman with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Steffens. Rubio with a wide open look. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Halliburton against Wade. Clock at 6. Lopez with the steal. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Halliburton outside. Tice finds Hield. Outside, Taylor. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to end the drought. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. They set the screen. And that one's good. Osman.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
The Pacers have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Hield outside. No good on that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The pass to Wade. Here's Stevens. That three off the mark. Indiana's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Halliburton passes to Hield. Back to Halliburton. Smith with a screen on Rubio. Shot clock at 6. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Osman. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Wade a screen on Tice. And it's Osman missing. And for the Pacers, they're shooting just 34% from the floor. Hield outside. Here's Tice. Here he goes. And the layup's good off the glass.
Contact has never bothered Tice. This guy is aggressive and unyielding on the drive. Nice delivery.
Rubio looking around. Lopez a screen. Osman. Offensive rebound. On offense, here are the Pacers. And Halliburton slams it in.
My goodness, what a triple drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
Halliburton against Rubio. It's stolen by Taylor. Pass to Tice. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Yeah, see, the defender unwilling to just give it to Rubio forces him to the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Some changes for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Brissett comes in for Jalen Smith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Taylor. And Cleveland also making a change. Kevin Love's checked in for Lopez. Good on the second free throw.
One thing you know, Ricky Rubio is a hard worker and a terrific leader. This is a guy who wants to make the players around him better.
Here's Brissett. Pass to Halliburton. Indiana moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Here's McConnell. And that one hits back iron. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Love with the screen on Hield. And that one's good. Osman.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Pass to Halliburton. Lately, as we've seen, Doris, a few small market teams stockpiling picks to the extreme. What do you think of that strategy?
Well, the organization that is fully committed to stockpiling picks is clearly the Oklahoma City Thunder. We have yet to see them come out on the other side and build a contending team. Not a small market team, but look at the Miami Heat. They refuse to lose at any cost. They're always looking to win, and I certainly like that mentality.
Pacers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Now McConnell. Hield outside. For the three. Traps in the tray. Hield's got 9 points now in just the second half.
3 triples in the first half. 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Love kicks to Osman. Back to Love. Over Jackson. Love inside. Jackson on him. And there's the pass to Stevens. Goes back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Lamar Stevens. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Indiana's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. McConnell kicks to Halliburton. Jackson setting the pick here for Halliburton. And the dunk by Jackson.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
The Cavaliers shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Rubio, the pass to Love. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And for the Pacers, they're shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. McConnell passes to Halliburton. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Indiana.
First team foul. Onto the court for the Pacers, Buddy Hield.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Osman kicks to Love. Buries it from three-point range.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Cleveland.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Allen.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Now Rubio, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. Rubio outside. Pass to Osman. Takes a 3. The Pacers pull it in. McConnell with it. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And now, our New Balance player of the game, Jared Allen.